Hello everyone and welcome to a new Let's Play. So you might be wondering, well Nick, or Black Hodala, whichever you know me by, why are you doing a new Let's Play? You have Tower of Guns. Well, to be honest, good chap, it's because, well, Starbound still isn't out. So, since it is a pixelated adventure of awesomeness, I decided to do another pixelated adventure of awesomeness, Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. For those of you who don't know, Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories is the interquel between Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. I'm not going to explain the entire story because that would take me a couple hours and a lot of migraines and a couple of martinis probably. Oh, wait, I'm underage. Anyway, but suffice to say this is from my childhood. I'll explain story beats as they come. To put out a structure for this Let's Play, I am going to be reading dialogue. I know some people don't like that. If they voice their opinion too much, I will simply speed through dialogue, but I like voice acting, if you couldn't tell or not, so I will try it out here. I will not be doing some characters like Donald and Mickey because I don't want to butcher their memories. Anyway, let's get started here because I can talk during the intro cutscene because this game has no spoken dialogue outside of, what do you say? Outside of like battle, like quips, like yarg and how dare you, and you know, bosses yelling their stuff. But anyway, we've listened to Dearly Beloved enough. Let's start a new game. So basics, we are Sora, the little brown-haired dude in the middle of this anime spiky hair. Accompanied by, well, if you don't know who the two people beside him are, you probably have lived under a rock for the entirety of your life, or you live in some sort of alternate dimension, are Goofy and Donald. Kingdom Hearts takes place in a fusion between worlds between Final Fantasy, Disney, and its own original content. Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories is kind of, not a rehash, but kind of a revisiting of the worlds from Kingdom Hearts 1 minus the Tarzan world for legal reasons, except it adds an interesting memory component that can be mocked to no end. But anyway, let's get started. So like I said, these cutscenes have no dialogue. They have these pseudo 3D graphics. I don't know if it's all pixels or how they did it, but no dialogue. It's just in text, which is kind of nice for me. So to summarize the plot of the last one, Heartless, or Dark Beings known as Heartless, are trying to take over the world, and our heroes defeated the leader of the Heartless and some Seeker of Darkness. But after stealing Kingdom Hearts, and none of this probably makes sense, they got trapped in this sort of other world that they don't know about, and now they're, well, asleep and waking up because they have a bad feeling, except for Goofy and Donald. So this is our spike-haired protagonist, Sora. We're going to be playing as him for the majority of this Let's Play, herp-de-derp. And here we go. So I will voice act these. Ahead lies something you need. And hey look, it's my namesake, a black coat. Also my organization. If I had that coat, but to claim it, you must lose something dear. Ominous. I still don't know how they did this cutscene. I can't tell if it's pixels or if it's actually rendered. I think it's pixels? I'm not a developer. Anyway. This is one of our main squeezes, I mean one of the other main protagonists, Naminé, or well, I'll let that figure out in the plot itself. This is Naminé, she draws. I had a crush on her as a kid, that's about it, for now, that I'm going to spoil. And this is Castle Oblivion, one of the weirdest yet coolest designed castles ever! And if you played Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, no spoilers in the comments. Man, if I could live in there. So yes, Kingdom Hearts has a unique battle system that we'll go over, but I will explain plot elements as they come up, but you know, I can't explain the entirety of Kingdom Hearts. Go on the wiki. I'm sorry, but I can't do it. So we'll start with the gameplay here. Pretty cool entrance door, if I do say so myself. It's got an isometric perspective there, and let's see. So, like I said, I'm not going to be reading Donald Duck's voice. Looks like nobody's home. You sure we should just barge in like this? That's my best Goofy, don't judge me. If you hate my voice, just mute the video during the dialogue bits. We have to if we're going to find the king. And if you don't know, yeah. The king? King Mickey's here? If you don't know, King Mickey, or Mickey is king in this universe, so to speak. You'll figure it. It's, yeah. Maybe not. Something told me he'd be here. That's all. Really? But now that you mention it, I was thinking the same thing. Now just degenerating to southern voices. Alright, okay, and I'm also going to do post-pubescent Sora, not prepubescent. Are you serious? So was I. I can't do him. I'm going to try my best. One look at this castle and I just knew. They're here. Well, what do you know? Great minds think alike, I guess. And this is Jiminy Cricket. guess again. This can't be mere coincidence. Why, Jiminy? Don't tell me that. I felt it. I felt it too. Gosh, maybe it's contagious. You go, Goofy, you go. Or maybe something funny's going on. I think we should check it out. Well, when a man with a black coat disapparates around the general area you're in and leads you to a castle looking like this... Anyway, I'll stop criticizing dialogue. Okay. Yoink. I love that sound effect. Hey, where are you going? Check it out. What's the matter? Scared? Don't be ridiculous. Come on, Goofy. Okay, we should shut the door behind us. Sora! Hey, it's me. Oh. God, that sound effect, man. Who is that? It must be a Heartless. Let's see how it handles my magic. Thunder! Huh? That's odd. Thunder! Thunder! Fire! Blizzard? I don't get it. Why isn't my magic working? I should think it's obvious. The moment you set foot in this castle, you forgot every spell and ability you knew. Though the forgetting does not end there. In this place, to find is to lose, and to lose is to find, and to find is to lose, and to lose is to find. Anyway, sorry, I couldn't help it. I'll stop. That is the way of things in Castle Oblivion. Also, this is a game that taught me the meaning of the word oblivion. Castle Oblivion? Yes. Here will meet people you know, people you miss. Look, there's no one... Riku! You mean Riku? He is here! And no, this isn't Final Fantasy X's Riku. You'll see. If you want to find him, if you do, I will warp through you with the speed of light and steal your brain. What did you do? I sampled your memories, and from them, I made this. This is the key to reuniting with those you hold dear. Impeccable aim. What is this, a card? A promise. Use that card and press on. You will find your friend. Hold the card before you, the door will open, and beyond it, a new world. So this is just going to be a lot of tutorialization. Yes, I know with the control pad select stuff, I don't exactly have a lot to select. So we're going to select this. Traverse Town, the starting area in Kingdom Hearts 1, and one of the coolest first area soundtracks. Like this? No, the other up. Yes. Go, Sora. To lose and claim anew, or to claim anew only to lose. Thank you, poet. I'll, be going now. Well then. What a rude jerk. Come on, guys. Let's go. A back alley. Not suspicious at all. Wait, this can't be right. We're in Traverse Town. That's what the card said, Sora. Stay with us. Your spiky hair is weighing down your brain. It isn't reality that you see. This town is an illusion conceived by your memories ingrained in that card. My memories? Forget about that, Sora. We're 2 heads short. I'm gonna murder every voice, or I'm gonna destroy every voice acting bit that's been in these games that are very related to me. Donald! Goofy! Guys, where are you? What did you do with them? They are at the mercy of the cards now. Match the cards, and their strength will be yours again. Oh man, the music. So yes, Kingdom Hearts is card-based, but not like a turn-based magic style. You'll see. The laws of this castle require that your friends be transformed into cards. Yoink. If you value your friends, pick them up without fail. Yoink. Cards you pick. Those free frames. Cards you pick up are added to the top of your stack. Use them and your friends will come to your aid. Alright, eat fire! And blizzard. Nope, or fire again. Either way. The cards you use vanish, but they will reappear to aid you time and again. The cards are the hearts of your friends. Well, geez, I didn't know they had gambling engines. I mean, everything in this castle is ruled by cards. I'm getting a very crumpish vibes off this. Penguins! Anyway, whether an enemy or a door stands in your way, cards are the only way to proceed. Yu-Gi-Oh? But you mustn't forget your own strength, based on cards. So, we can jump in the weirdest, most awkward jump you've ever seen, and dodge here. Oh yeah! Oh, I'm frozen. First, think for yourself. Move, then use the cards. So we're gonna beat the crap out of this guy, but it's not gonna do anything to him. And it's gonna do this little zoom in. That's not a frame rate skip. This is indeed the way the combat works. Good. Every move you make causes a card to disappear. Makes sense. If you use up all your cards, you will be unable to act. But there's a solution. Keep using cards until you run out. I will show you. Alright, smack the head, smack the head. Alright, use... I cannot use it. Alright. Smack him, smack him, smack him. Feel the rage. And one right in the cheek. Oh. I love these freeze frames. There. You have no more cards, and without them, no power. If you want the power back, you must focus. If the cards return to you, and they will. Cards, come hither! That's what I thought. The strength of your heart brought back lost cards. You can recall spent cards at any time. You need only wish it. But each time you do, the cards will take longer to return. Uno, I know, Calico Calico. The cards are by no means unlimited. Use them wisely. Anticipate the flow of battle and choose the most effective cards. You may use any card in your deck. Alright. Yep, so we can use Elnar to cycle. The 4 card types you use in battle are grouped into 2 wider categories. The first category includes attack cards, magic cards, and item cards. The second category consists entirely of enemy cards. To use cards from a different category, read the text box. Yank. Yank. Cards will empower you whether you are attacking or defending. It is up to you to decide when to attack and when to defend. Do not forget it. Let me attack you, oh. Are you two alright? Where have you been? You tell us. We opened the door, there was this weird light. And the rest is a big blank. Don't look towards the light down. Well, try to remember what happened. I need to keep my journal up to date. Hey, wait a second. Donald, where'd you get the new duds? Also where I learned what the word duds mean. You too, Goofy. Somebody been messing with our clothes. The cards again. That is for you to ponder. That's slightly vague and sinister. Master the cards and make your way through the castle. From here on, you walk alone. You mean we can't go with them? That's not fair. Yeah, Sora can't do anything without our help. Oh, yeah. Alright. It's pretty true, actually. Thanks a lot, Donald. You sure you'll be okay? Of course. You want me to go alone? Fine. I can take care of myself. The hero speaks boldly. Go then. The rest of Castle Oblivion awaits. Walk the avenues of latent memory. You shall meet someone dear to you. I want to learn how to do that, just saying. I have a really bad feeling about this. Relax, Jiminy. I'm ready for any tricks he's got up his sleeve. How hard can it be to figure out these cards? Very. Insert deck composition quizzes. All I have to do is use the one in front of the... All I have to do is use one in the front of the door of that door over there. So yeah, you're up to right. Striking with my Keyblade, much like Tower of Guns. So we can walk around, you can see sort of what this game looks like. And let's go through. There's going to be another tutorial, so while this tutorial rampant's on, I am going to go over what the structure of this Let's Play is going to be like. So, as it is an RPG in a sense, this is a game a lot about grinding. So what I'm going to do is speed up any grinding segments, and then slow back and talk to you guys when I level up or for various cutscenes and, of course, boss fights. But most of the more normal gameplay will be sped up. I'll show you what a couple normal battles look like, and then I'll speed it up to keep time down, and also to not lose all my viewers to hour-long Kingdom Hearts videos for now. Okay, so map cards use synthesize new unexplored rooms, yada yada, yada yada. So we have moments for Peeve. You don't need to worry about this too much, but basically you win. Alright, I'll explain all this. So basically you win cards from battles. This is a card used for a cutscene room, as I call them. But you gain cards from winning battles. You use these cards to create new rooms, and there's a bunch of different rooms that have different effects. This music, man, this music. So now we are in Traverse, the town of Traverse, not to be confused with, I believe, a city in Illinois. Anyway, so you can see it's pretty cool looking. The swirling crystal in front, so let's go to save point, yada yada. So we're gonna save in 11 minutes. Nice. Alright. Striking objects in the field. So you can strike objects and they can either drop experience, or which I believe is these red orbs, at least that's what I've been told. Or health, which are green orbs, which anyone knowing the Kingdom Hearts universe will recognize. But anyway, strike this barrel. We get a Kingdom Key card. Deck building factors into this game quite a bit. I'm still debating, you don't deck build very much in the beginning of the game, but I'm still debating whether I'll do that on screen or just show you sort of like a, hey, I built a new deck to try. So we can't only hit animate objects, of course we can hit our enemies. So now we're going to hit an enemy that can actually be hurt. This will stun them, and I'll show you what a normal Battle of Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories looks like. I promise, it does get a little more involved later in the game. You're not fighting enemies that die in 3 hits. But we can also use slates. I haven't done a tutorial for this yet, but it'll come in good time. So we got Tranquil Darkness, which, I cannot remember the exact effect, but I believe it makes it so that enemies spawn less and are less aggressive and less, shall we say, hard, I guess. So we're going to use that to go through. You can see we need a card of value of 2 or higher, or 0 to break all card barriers. Okay, so here's another type of Heartless, a red Rhapsode, I think. Anyway, so I'll plate up the soldier. I'll only do a couple battles here, and then I'll shut up and speed it up and listen to the hilariously sped up voice of Sora hitting people over and over again. Nope. These are shadows. Their abilities are to sink into the ground at any given time. And each time I hit a new world, I'll like highlight some of the Heartless and then just speed through the rest. So the other guys you saw, let's see if we start. This is a soldier. He's kind of just like your everyday grunt. I'll explain card breaks in a sec. I think one of the Final Fantasy characters will tutorialize it. Oh. Anyway, suffice to say, it's neat. So those are soldiers that we attacked first. They're oh, here we go. We leveled up. So when you level up, you have a choice between 3 things. You can do learn a slate, boost Sora's CP, which will allow him to have bigger, better decks, or just boost his HP. I'm going to learn a slate first, because those only come once every few levels. So this is Sliding Dash. Slide toward distant targets for a close range attack. So that's the description, and then this is what we need to do. So 3 attack cards of the same type, and their values between 10 and 15. Alright, so we'll do one more battle to show it off, and then I will shut up and speed everything up. And these are red Rhapsodes, I believe their name is, and blue something jiggers. But they fly and have elemental affinity, so if you hit the blue guys with blizzard attacks, they're not going to be hurt too much. But if you hit with the fire attack, they'll be hurt double amount, which will probably kill them instantly. So I'm not going to hit with the blizzard attack like we're going to heal ourselves, and bid the cards come back. Oh god. Alright, there we go. Boom! Alright, so he's dead. These little blue gems are experience, and then we're getting these room cards, so to speak. So I'm gonna shut up and see you after I clear out this floor. See you later. Back. Hey guys, so I'm just going to come here to say quickly, we're going to pick cards. So there are different types of rooms you can pick. So you could have Sleeping Darkness, which I believe monsters don't spawn, they're just sort of there and you have to hit them. You can run into them at your own accord. Triangle Darkness is the room we just finished, and Meeting Ground, which will give you either it's a higher chance to get friend cards or they appear at the beginning of a floor. But before we move on, I'm going to check the map. So you can see here, here's our map. These crown rooms are rooms that we have to explore, or that we explore, you know, of our own volition. These exclamation marks are story rooms, or cutscene rooms, or boss rooms, depending on what point you're at. There's usually 3 per world. So, I am going to visit all of these, because I need to level up, because I have a latent fear of being bad at this game from childhood. So, I'm just breaking up the speedy uppy stuff to do that. Otherwise, I'll see you on the next side of the speedy uppy awesomeness. And we're back. So as you can see here, doors emblemized with crowns or special doors. You need special cards called key cards to open these doors, not to confuse with the hotel key card. But just having the key card is enough to open the door. You need the key card and 1 more additional cards meeting certain criteria. So in this case, a card that is to value 1 or more. The card you choose will not affect what kind of room it is. Obviously, it's a cutscene room, so you have to kind of choose what to sacrifice. I'm just going to get rid of a meeting ground here. And the card. So now we're going to be faced with a cutscene with some Final Fantasy characters. I'm probably going to butcher their voices. Or a Final Fantasy character, I can't remember. Fighting alone isn't as easy as I thought. Oh my god, cards raining from the sky! Dink! Ah! Don't pop out of nowhere like that! It's not our fault. What's going on either. Gosh, your fighting's gotten kind of rusty. You sure you don't need us? I've been using you non-stop. I'm fine, honest. Think like that, just get his heart as far. Leon, it's you! What are you doing in Castle Oblivion? Castle Oblivion? What are you talking about? This is Traverse Town. How do you know my name? I've never seen any of you before in my life. Quit playing, Leon. We all fought the Heartless together. You know that. Look, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't even know your names. You don't? Sorry. I can't believe it. How can you have forgotten about us? Hey, I feel for you. But you got the wrong guy. Happens all the time. Don't take it so personally, Sora. Dink. You do know his name. Dink. Now, hold on. Why do I know your name? You think Leon's just kidding around? If he is, it's not very funny. Sora's really hurt. Who's kidding around, Goofy? You and Donald are the one who... Hi! I don't get it. What's happened to my memory? I don't know, Leon. Maybe Aerith was onto something after all. And yes, I will do girl voices, so help me God. She said she sensed some kind of uncanny kind of power and asked us to look into it. Well, we looked, and this is as uncanny as it gets. Maybe we should bring Sora and the others to Aerith. Yuffie, you know my name. Yep, looks like you know mine too. A friend of yours? Nope, total stranger, but I definitely know his name. Strange, yes, but convenient. We could skip the introductions. A little late for that. Well, gee, Yuffie, I guess all our problems are solved. Anyways, I'm gonna run ahead to fill Aerith in. Leon, you get Sora and the others with the grand tour. See you later. Of what, boxes and lampposts? Yeah, thanks for the tour, Yuffie. Go take your shuriken and kill a Heartless. Anyway. Well, let's get on with it. Come on, follow me. Be careful, though. There's still Heartless wandering around town. Better teach you how to protect yourself in battle. Thanks, I already know how to. I don't know, played this game about 20 million times. See the numbers printed on your cards? They range from 0 to 9. Higher numbers mean stronger cards. If you and your enemy both play a card at the same time, the higher card wins. Go on, try it out.
Here!
Oh, you jerk!
Here! 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 Here!
So yes, as you can see, the numbers in the bottom don't mean like attack or anything like that. That's just card order. So you saw those card breaks earlier that I was doing. That's because the Heartless only have cards ranging from like 1 to 5, or maybe the occasional 6. So I had a higher number cards than them. See how it works? Playing a card higher than your opponents and breaking through their defenses is called a card break. Hence the pop-up. Playing a lower card results in you attacking and deflecting. Making powerful cards can deflect with an enemy's card is higher. Whoever is on the losing side of a break is left wide open to attacks. Don't let that person be you. Cards with 0 as a value are special. Good thing I already spent them. It's an idiot. No matter what card the enemy plays, you can break it with a 0 card. But you have to wait till after the enemy plays their card. If you play the 0 card too soon, the enemy can break it with any card they play. In other words, it's the most powerful card if it comes last, and useless if it comes first. I don't know what this shaking with the screen is. It might be a glitch or something. Kind of an old game. Try to make the most of it. Card values also affect the costume assembly deck. Keep that in mind. I'll show off deck assembly in a different video. Now it's time to teach you how to stock cards. You put them on shelves. You don't have to use battle cards one at a time. You can also assemble 3 cards and use them all at once. This is called stocking cards. I'm just going to skip through. I'm going to read through this in my normal voice now. That shaking backwards is going to be a headache. Stocking cards and using them in 3s is much stronger than using cards individually. So go on, give it a try. Stocking need 3 cards in your deck. Remember, you don't need 3 cards or it won't work. So I believe if you paid attention to the sped up goofiness, I was stocking cards all the time. The sum of your 3-star cards becomes the value of what you play. The value is usually high and hard to break, but the combo deals the attack deals a lot of damage. Show me the back, show me what you can do. I was using, these are called slates. Oh my god, the background. Combo attacks aren't the only benefit of certain cards. Choosing your cards carefully can unleash abilities called slates. Slates come in all varieties and each has its own unique card combination. You try it out once you collect more cards. Learn a slate or 2. I already have learned a slate. Keep one thing in mind: every time you use a slate, use the first card you pick up with the slate. That's why it's smart, if you don't have any slates to use a friend card or 2 and then your own cards. You can't reload it. The lost card will return to the end of the battle. Relying only on slates will cause your cards to run out. This means trouble. Not very many battles have cutscenes in them like that, so this weird screen shaking should hopefully be over. Think you've got the hang of the Sora? Yeah, more or less. I'll pick up the rest when I fight some real battles. Here, found this lying around. You take it. Would you really take a card when a guy says that? Remember what I told you and make good use of it. So we got Simba and the Key of Guidance. The Key of Guidance is our exit into the... Oh, and also cutscene versus Spear, which is kind of weird and creepy. But, so I'll show off deck building again in the next video. For now, I'm going to clear out a couple more rooms, level up, and then send you guys off... Or I'll show off deck building at the end of this video. I'm just going to level up a little more and see if I can get any more cards. So this time let's do Sleeping Darkness. And let's do Train. Once again, I'll see you guys on the other side of the Alvin the Chipmunks visuals and high-pitched voices. And we're back. Alright, so before I go through this cutscene door, which we'll start with in the next video, I will show off deck building. So, if we go to our start menu for the first time, we can see we have deck 1 equipped. So we can go to review decks. And here you can see we have a deck of 15 cards. And we can have 325 CP, which is, well, we'll see in a sec. So, right now my deck is, okay. But I think I could do to have a couple more cards in it. So I'm going to go to add. You see here we'll eventually have more cards listed, but here we have all the cards listed that we have picked up. So here we have a Kingdom Key. You can see it has a CP of 14, so that means it'll take up 14 CP. We cannot go over the limit. So we're going to put that in. And we have Simba. He costs 30 CP. We'll still be able to put him in. You've seen me level up a couple times. I'll probably alternate HP and CP and then take slates when they're available. So then we can rearrange these cards so that they're not just hodgepodge everywhere. So I'm going to put this 5 down and replace this 3. This is kind of tedious too, I guess. Alright. Well, we'll put the SIM card by there anyway. We can put, I don't know, this 3 right here. Oh, what have I done? As you can see, it's kind of not very intuitive-like. Let's put this down here. Like this. Put this like this. Put that like that. Put that like that. No, instead put that like that. There we go. So now it's a little more organized. And there's a lot of strategies that go with deck building. I'm not really too into that. As long as I have good cards that have a high attack, I'm good. Excuse me, good to go. So anyway, that's the deck building aspect. You have 3 decks. I usually only use 1. When I was a kid, I made 3 that were basically all the same, and just named it after major characters in the Kingdom Hearts universe because I was such a fanboy. We'll rename this deck though. Here we go. Rename the deck. We will name it. Is this backspace? No, it's not. Where's backspace? Is it? Oh, B does work. All right. So let's call it basic. And eventually, maybe I'll turn into a balanced deck, and I'll have a magic deck and a melee deck. We'll see. So, and oh, and also just a quick note on cards. Attack cards, item cards generally restore your cards at a rate, or at different rates depending on how good it is, or heal. I don't think they really heal HP. And then these are magic cards. This is the weird turnip-like things are healed. This is obviously Blizzard, and then these are summon cards like Simba. When I get Cloud, I will be Unstoppable Godman. Anyway, get out of this. Okay, I should have all my cards in there. Yeah, good enough. Thank you for watching Let's Play Kingdom Hearts Episode 1. If you like the series, please leave a comment. Likes and subscribes are always welcome. If you have any suggestions on deck building, I'll be happy to hear them, although my hands are kind of tied right now. And if you think I should mute out the audio in the sped up sections, go ahead and suggest that. I do not mind, and I will not take offense, because I'll try to speed them up like either 2 times if they're short, or 4 times if they're really long segments, but we'll see. I suck at editing, so we'll see how this goes. Anyway, thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Goodbye.